Hey, train friends, welcome back to the Pittsburgh Industrial Railroad and Horseshoe Curve. Today we're going to be doing our, I think it was episode 34 live stream. Brian says, hey, Dad. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Thanks for you guys for, coming into the show and waiting for me to get started here. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday, good holiday weekend. Happy Labor Day. I'm going to get hooked into my iPad here so I can see what the heck you guys are saying. Sorry it takes a second. All right. Give me one more second here. Sorry about this, guys. All right. Okay, so Tommy says his neighbor's coming down to smoke cigs behind her husband's backs. So I missed some of it. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Hope everybody's doing good. Let's see. Tommy Fred, Carrie Keene, Real Toy Trains, and then Brian Wilkins. Oh, that's Brian Jr. Okay, cool. I was thrown off there for a second. Vincent, Aiden Crow, Sparky 107, Old Ohio Angler, Jerry Esquizino, Sid's Trains, TKP Studios, Devon, Crossed Anchors Railroads, Slidecat, Randy Jacobs, Jake Lemanak, Patrick Bullmeyer, GRP 24, Wesley's Trains, Terrier 43, Gypsy Hill. How you guys doing today? It's really nice of you to stop by and watch the show. This is one of my new PTF Designs t-shirts. This is actually my 611 from the layout. I took the picture and edited it onto the shirt. So this is the actual Lionel 611 from the layout, which is right over my shoulder here as well. And the smoke effect was added in, but it's pretty awesome. It has the logo on the back, the PTF Designs logo. So it's pretty awesome. If you want to get one of these, they are available on Teespring, along with probably about 7 or 8, at least maybe about 10 designs total. And each purchase, all helps support the channel and everything. So I do appreciate it. The link is on the homepage of the channel. If you go to the About section for the channel, it'll show you all the links. It gives you links to the website, to the to Teespring, and a couple other things. Patreon, one of them. So I did have some talking points I'll go over, but just wanted to see if anybody else came in. Oh, Sparky, thanks for posting the link to my Teespring. That's really nice of you. I appreciate that. All right, so the theme of the day is the new railroad crossing. I've been I've been losing some sleep over it, so it looks pretty awesome. But I got it done, and it's pretty awesome. So excited to show you that. We'll get into that in a little bit. So also, there was a really good turnout from the live show last weekend, where I was replacing that switch. I was really shocked how many people enjoyed that video, and the live show in the process of changing out that switch. So I may do some more things like that in the future, where we could change out a couple things. I was thinking about changing a couple other switches out, since I decided to keep the fast track due to the constraints of the room. So maybe we'll switch out a couple more switches. I said switches like 2 times there. So that, and there's some other cool ideas too, like maybe like a live weathering session, and there's a couple ideas I have floating around in my head. So stay tuned for those. Maybe we'll keep those open for a future video. I had some talking points I wrote down. I always feel like I'm going to forget something. So I did mention a new shirt already. So I've also been doing some work to my website, which is pghtrainfanatic.com. And there is an online store where you can purchase the PTF Designs building flats through the website. And I've just been so busy with everything that I hadn't had time to build up the website and put all the items on the website, because all the items are on eBay. So I've been trying to transfer over all the info and images to the website. So I've kind of been building up the O scale section right now, because I know a lot of audience is watching for O scale. So I'm going to start with O scale, then I'm going to move to HO scale and just kind of build it up. So if you do go to the website right now for Labor Day weekend, I'm doing a 10% off sale just on the website. It's not through eBay. So you have to go to pgatrainfanatic.com and use the code LaborDay10. It'll get you 10% off. It's also free shipping over $75, which is another incentive to shop on the website. I always forget to mention this. If you go on the home page of the website, down to the very bottom, there is a section where you can put in your email address to sign up for the newsletter. And that's another thing that I'm going to try to start keeping up with more in the near future, to show like product updates and new things that are added to the website, and just to keep everybody in contact with me, and for special deals that pop up. Let me stop and see what I missed here. I saw you guys. I saw everything in like the corner of my eye going past on the screen here. Everybody's saying hello. I see Patrick is here too, if I missed you before. Let's see. Aiden Crow. Sparky says, change the HO scale all in one live show. That would be pretty cool. Actually, Sparky, I thought about building like an HO scale switching layout, just for fun, something to do. I just don't know where I would put it at right now. I thought about maybe making a double tier layout with the N scale horseshoe curve layout. So there would be a top level with the horseshoe curve, and then maybe a lower level totally hidden underneath with a small like switching layout for HO scale. That'd be kind of cool. It wouldn't be big enough to do a loop on it, so it would just be a switching layout. Thanks again, Sparky, for posting the link to to my website. I really appreciate that. Sid said, if you send me your J to me, could put Whistle Steam in it and add it on your shirt. That would be pretty awesome. I'd love to have Whistle Steam in that. Sid, you gotta talk to me more about how you're doing that. Send me an email. I want to know. TKP Studios, have you thought about getting O72 curves for the Pittsburgh part of the layout in case Lionel ships out their new S1? So I'm hoping that the S1 can do the O60s. I haven't run into an engine that can't do O60s yet. The Big Boy can do it. The Allegheny can do it. The trying to think of what else. The J is one of them. Another one with a 10 drive wheel. So now the issue with the O72 in here is I would have to basically have a lift out bridge at the doorway. The O72 would be out into this walkway where you walk out for me to keep the same kind of like U-shaped design in here. So if I went to O72, it would have to be basically around the perimeter of the room, and that's pretty much it, with a bunch of switching on the inner parts. And as cool as that sounds, I don't like the lift out bridge idea, and I don't particularly like the idea of just a train running around the room in a circle. It's kind of boring. This is pretty cool how it like snakes through this room, and it's pretty awesome. So I'm doing a lot of talking with my hands. Sid, yeah, I could be your test person. I'm him. PD Hernandez asked if Lionel and MTH are expensive. So it depends how the quality of the engine you want to go after, but yeah, the general answer is yes, they're pretty expensive. You can get some pretty cool starter sets with Bluetooth in them, and you can run them from an app on your phone, so you don't need to buy like a transformer, or not a transformer, like a wireless remote. So and a lot of them come with track and everything. And the Fast Track is, I mean, it's a good track system. You can easily pick up a bunch of Fast Track on eBay or something that's used, or even just cheap from another seller. You can make a layout. So yeah, I mean, you could do it on a budget for sure. But some of these like large steam engines that I have are very expensive. So unfortunately, I'd love to have more of them, but I'm fortunate to have the ones I do have. Yeah, TKP, the Vision Line engines are the most expensive. You're absolutely right. So another thing I want to talk about that's going to be pretty exciting, and I am excited for it. Sparky was was making a joke with me before the show to act excited. So if many of you already know Sparky 107, he's an awesome YouTuber. He's here in the chat right now, and he has a great channel with an awesome HO scale layout that he's building, and he does Wednesday night live chats. And this week coming up, he's asked me to be on his show as in his Meet the Live Streamers. So he's doing shows where he's introducing his viewers to different live streamers in model railroading, of course. So I am pretty excited about that. It's gonna be pretty cool to talk about the layout and answer some questions and just be part of that show. I'm looking forward to that. Thanks, Sparky. Thanks for inviting me to it. And if you guys aren't subscribed to Sparky 107, hit him up and subscribe to his channel. He's got a lot of amazing content, and he's an ambassador to the hobby right now. So a couple other points that I wanted to talk about. So I did receive some text from a friend, Brian, who has purchased one of the new Lionel Legacy 466Ts. I wrote it down because I was like, I couldn't remember that wheel arrangement. It's one of the small tank engines. It's a nice steam engine. Legacy in it, has the whistle smoke. From what I was reading is it's actually former K-Line tooling. So Lionel purchased that tooling from K-Line, and they've reused it in this new run with the Legacy and the whistle steam. And he just posted a video on it on his channel, and it's freaking awesome. The whistle is amazing on it. So if you see him in the chat, he's here also. His username is Real Toy Trains, and his name is Brian. So check his channel out. Subscribe to his channel because he's got a lot of cool engines to show. He's planning to build an O-scale layout, hopefully. So it's gonna be pretty awesome. So subscribe to his channel too. Support Brian for us. I appreciate it. I see JD Stux is here. How you doing, Jason? Thanks for watching today. Sparky, thanks for posting the Patreon link as well. And that's another thing. I've got a lot of new Patreons lately, thanks to Sparky posting the links. So I do appreciate that very much, and all the new supporters on Patreon. I was posting a lot of updates when I was doing this work on the layout, so they saw everything pretty much I was doing day by day. And I'm going to try to do things like that, or stuff that I'm looking at, and just ideas that I have. I'll throw it on Patreon, so you'll see it, before I put it on YouTube. Josh Zilka, how you doing, buddy? He said the Lionel Ready to Run sets come with a remote. Okay, so yeah, so you are correct. They do come with a remote, but the cool thing is that they also have the Bluetooth. So that's a really neat feature that Lionel is offering in engines these days. So I've tried out the app. I have a few engines that do it myself for our winter layout. We have the Polar Express and the Harry Potter Hogwarts set. So yeah, Sparky's show is 7 p.m. on Wednesday nights. Make sure to hit him up. I saw you posted that in the chat here. I see Old Ohio Anglers here. I'm sorry if I missed you, buddy. How you doing today? I received the voltmeter. That was really nice of you. It actually came in handy greatly. Doing this crossing gates. Let's see. Yeah, Sparky had GFW trains on last week. That was a great show with Wally and George. I enjoyed that. And Jim Rosswog's here. Brian Jr. asked if I could do a video on my GT350. I could do a video on the GT350. We could do maybe even a live stream. That would be kind of different, but I'll do some more videos on that. I just don't want to beat the car down, into everybody's head. But it's something I love and enjoy, so I share it occasionally. Jake Lemanak asked if I can do a yard switching video. Yeah, definitely. There was a pretty cool video I did in the past where I was doing like steel mill operations, and I put a bunch of sounds in the video. If you ever go back and check that out, it was a pretty old video. So that was a neat one. I forget the name of the title of the video. TKP said he'd like to get the Lionel Ready to Run set that's equipped with Bluetooth. So yeah, I'd like to get a few more of those sets myself. Maybe one will be one of the giveaway sets. Who knows? If we can get to 10,000 subscribers, then we'll find out what it's going to be. So my last talking point here is I was going to just say like what my next plan is on the layout as far as work to the layout. And I think what I'm going to do next is the hill on Gallitzin in the Horseshoe Curve room. I talked about it in a few other live shows where I'm going to add some buildings up the walls. And I have some fencing material I bought and a few other details. I don't want to spoil the whole surprise, but it's not a lot, but it's going to be neat. It'll kind of make it look more realistic. There's actually a whole bunch of ideas for this layout that I have saved in my phone, and it's a long list. So there's probably a bunch of different projects I could do, just like little improvements here and there, things I always kind of thought of that I'd want to do. There's also an engine shed that I may be installing in the near future. So, and I think before I do all that, I'm probably gonna do a couple more little things and then do like a whole layout update video again, because I haven't done a layout update video since, gosh, I think like 2018 or 2019 maybe. I can't even remember. Central Main Line 1225. You're too kind, buddy. Thanks for the super chat. Hope you're having a good holiday weekend, and I hope you're running some trains. You know, there's some trains involved in it. So, all right. So without making guys wait any longer, I did see Brooke Bannister's here. How you doing, buddy? I see you said about the T1. That'd be awesome. Jason says we need to get a silver Supra on the layout. That'd be awesome. We'll line it up next to the custom painted Mustang I have. GRP 24. Nick needs a Pere Marquette 1225. That would be awesome. Yeah, that'd be rad. I actually always wanted to get one of those with the and then have the Pole Express tender and all those Pole Express cars. But I mean, it's an expensive set to invest in. It wasn't really like on the tops of my list, but Sid's Trains and his 96 Black Vet. There you go. Cool. All right, guys. So without making you wait any longer, I did forget one thing. So I forgot to do this. Sorry, I'll make it quick. I usually show my building flats. I didn't get them set up on the board over there. Actually, from doing all my work on the layout, I started chucking a bunch of stuff on that area. So these are some of our PTF Designs building flats. This one is actually S scale, and it has 3 buildings in one. So it's built up to have them all as one single panel. I could do this in any scale. So if you're interested in something like that, these are a few of the apartments. And then this is a pretty cool one. This is the hunting cabin. It's got like some deer antlers on it. It's pretty neat. These are printed on the matte vinyl. This is an HO scale, the haunted house number 2. I also call it like an abandoned house. So it doesn't necessarily need to be a haunted house, but I'm going to be doing some haunted houses in here in the next week or two. So stay tuned for that post. Hopefully in the next couple of days, actually. And then this is the old grain elevator. And as you can see, the sides, I paint the sides to match the print. And these are available on my website. It's pghtrainfanatic@yahoo.com. Again, the Labor Day sale is, the code word is Labor Day 10. So 10% off right now till Monday at midnight. So, all right. So let's get the show on the road here with showing you the new crossing. It's pretty awesome. All right. So here it is. It's turned out pretty amazing. I spent a lot of time trying to add some details in here. You can kind of, excuse me, you can kind of see over here where this is the old piece of track meeting the new piece right here, and a kind of the coloration and the weathering. You can see the difference right there a little bit. Let me take my phone off of the tripod here so we can get a closer shot at it. All right, so here we go. So these are the Z Stuff crossing gates, and one thing I didn't know about these is there is actually an infrared sensor back here in the speaker, and this infrared sensor talks to this little post right here. So if you stick your hand here, it also trips the crossing gates along with these dwarf signals that come in the set. So here's one of the dwarf signals there. And then I didn't want to put a dwarf signal here. I thought it was too close to the crossing and it would take too long to trip it off. So I put it all the way back over here, which was a bit farther away than I wanted to have it, but because I was thinking of here, but then there's solid wood underneath that spot, so that wasn't going to work. So I had to put it over here. And you know, the train will trip it. You'll see that there's an infrared sensor there, and the crossing gates will go down. There is a bell on it. Last week I called it a dinger. Back here, I put a piece of tape on it because it is super loud, and I was like already like, this is gonna annoy the crap out of me because I don't think there's an on and off switch unless I missed that detail somewhere. So I put a little piece of tape on it, and it's actually perfect now. It's like it's not too loud, and it has like the perfect amount of ring to it. So then coming over to here, this is that new 072 curve into the 072 switch. And then here's one of the dwarf signals. I did raise them up since the fast track is kind of tall. I raised them up about close to a ½ inch, so it doesn't shoot the infrared laser like underneath the cars when they pass by. And then this kind of is a little like dirt road pull off area where the cars could pull off here and park right there. So Central Main Line, you're too nice, pal. You gotta stop. Central Main Line said, "Good job, Nick. Thank you for commenting and subscribing on one of my videos. It means a lot. Thank you, and I hope you're doing good. Stay safe." I posted 2 more videos too. Cool. So check out Central_Mainline_1225's channel. He said he's posted some new videos. Thanks, buddy. I really appreciate it. Thanks to everybody too, also for the nice compliments on the new section here. This is actually pink foam that I put in here. You can see I left it tall at the edge to make it look like the road was just like chopped off there, and you can use your imagination where it continues to. The only thing that I was a little difficult was sloping it down on that side, but it turned out pretty good. The row was weathered with a little bit of earth tone pastels, and then these are actual pieces of wood that I stained and installed in here, and they turned out really nice. I was actually originally going to paint them gray and make it look like a cement road crossing, but the wood just looked too nice. I felt too bad painting it, so I went with the stained wood look, and my daughter Lily suggested that, so thanks, Lily. And even though she's not here right now, so I'm just trying to move my building flats out of the way. We'll get the layout started here, and I'll show you the train passing over the new crossing. So what I decided to do today was, since I had on my new 611 shirt, I left the 611 on the layout. Even though I've run it a lot the past couple weeks, I just felt like it was appropriate since I have my new t-shirt on. And I did change up what it's pulling. It's pulling a nice little hopper train, coal hopper train, I should say, and kind of a patriotic Penske caboose. And then I do have, as you can see here, the 844. We can run that today. And on the inner loop, I have the SD40-2 Lionel Legacy. These are all the Legacy engines. So I I'm sorry if I missed anybody's questions here. I was trying to see. Oh, I see Mr. Engineer George is here. How you doing, George? Thanks for the compliments. Thanks for watching today. TKP said the oil staining makes the road look real. Yeah, that's kind of what that is. It's like where the oil would drip off the cars. I kind of wanted to make it look like it was kind of old and weathered. You can see there's little cracks in the road and some grass growing out of there. And I tried to cover up where this gate like meets the foam here with some grass and stuff. Kind of tried to blend them in as best I could. I did move the skateboarding guy, or kid I should say, down a little bit closer to the scene. He was like way up on the bridge before, so he's kind of a little closer in that scene now. All right, let's test out the 611. So when you turn on the layout, when you turn the power on, these do go down automatically to start off, and then they won't go down again until the train passes. So get my my J started up here.
Dispatcher, my coal's just about gone. Can I pull? Over. Roger, your track is cleared. Dispatcher, over. I copy. Thanks, dispatcher. Out.
All right, so that's how Jake Lemanek asked if I can run the B6. So I am going to run the B6. It's over in the yard. I'm going to use it to pull out the Vision Line reefers for the 844. I figure we'll do some work train since it's Labor Day weekend, and make the trains doing some freight work.
Dispatcher, train is moving. Over. Roger that. Have a good run. Out.
I always wanted to get a set of these. Kind of excited that I finally have a set of the Z Stuff crossing gates. So while we're waiting for the 611 to come back in the room, I'll get the SD40-2 started up here. And again, if you guys have any questions during the show, feel free to ask. I try to keep up with the comments as they're rolling in, and just enjoy running some trains today, and and we'll do some switching and stuff too. Central Main Line, thank you, buddy. He wants me to run the 765. Maybe later in the show we can swap out one of these engines for it. I did take it off the tracks. See, Dan Nicely is here. Central Main Line, thank you also for the super chat. It's really nice to see you again. really nice. I appreciate it. And Dan, I'm doing good. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good holiday weekend. Hope everybody is. And all the nice comments and support, I really appreciate it, guys. Yeah, Sparky, it is nice to have a long weekend. Tripod's in the way, sorry. Oh, Dan, you're gonna start talking about your grill. You're doing some grilling, and you're gonna make everybody hungry, man. If you guys noticed, I put my flag up for the holiday weekend. Let me do one thing here. I'm gonna reattach to the tripod so I can be a little more hands free here. Give me 1 second here. I'm just getting situated. I took the microphone off, so you should get the audio is coming through the camera now. Old Ohio Anglers gonna be on grill duty afterwards too. So in a few minutes here we'll get the 844 here started up. There's Barry waving at us down there. That's another thing. I am planning on doing the Adventures with Barry series here pretty soon. Let's try to get a shot over here at a nice low shot of the crossing. Sorry, I'm trying to get the right angle here so we can see the train coming. Pretty awesome. So one thing I was going to do during the show was bring back all the vehicles here. So, oh hey Randy, thanks for watching. Thanks for the compliments. So Josh asked how did I do the streetcar streets? So these are the K-Line Super Streets, and they're very thin. They're only like a 1/4 inch thick. And then I just put this material in here to flush, make it flush to the top of the Super Streets, which makes them, look sunken down into the layout. And I think my streetcar is still stuck in the back there. I meant to do that before the show started, go back there and try to clean that, but I was short on time, so I just passed on that idea. Another thing I forgot to mention that I did was I had to replace this little cement part of the passenger station here, and I put in some nice yellow reflective tape. So that's where you want to stand behind that line when the trains are coming. So maybe real quickly, I'll go grab the cars. We'll put a couple cars in here. Hang on 1 second. I'm trying to find my little tripod. Here it is. Sorry. Sorry for the earthquake, guys. Let's set it up right here. This looks like a good spot. TKP says earthquake. You guys are talking about food and everything, making me hungry. Okay, so another thing that I forgot to mention was the during the process of doing this whole area, I did do some small recordings so I can do a how-to video on how I weathered the fast track and the ballast. I even got some shots of doing some scenery and stuff. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not sure if it'll be like a how to do scenery video, more of a weathering the fast track and the ballast. So just trying to find the best angle here. I was gonna put the Griswolds over here, I think. What do you guys think? Should we put the Griswolds right by the crossing again? Got the family truckster. Leave them parked right there for a sec. This Jeep fits here pretty good. So, just standing here thinking about this, actually, I just kind of got another idea. Wesley said, pop Clark's car up on one of those signal bases. Wrecked. That was the idea. Like he kind of like took a wrong turn here, and went down the dirt path. That was what I was thinking of, having him sit here, and then have the police car. So I could do that, or I don't know if I don't know if that's good, or I'm actually kind of thinking maybe this, because I kind of like the way the family truckster looked over here, like it was about to make the turn. And you can still read. Whoops! You guys can't see it. Sorry. And then you can still read the honky lips on the side there. And I could put the Griswolds right there, so they're not so close to the edge of the layout. And then we still have this little scenic area here, looking pretty good, so you can still see it. Kind of like that idea. I had some other cars that were parked in here before, like this. Kind of they park here for the small passenger station. Thanks, Vincent. I appreciate the super chat and the nice compliment. Said I did a good job on the new crossing. Thank you, buddy. Here's an old GTO. So there's a lady like laying down on the side of it. She's supposed to look like she's sitting in the passenger seat. Or the driver's seat, I should say. I think Lily did that, actually. She put the figures in there a while ago. Sparky. Become part of Barry's Adventures. Get your name as one of the characters. Thanks, buddy. So yeah, it's going to be pretty funny, I think. I've got a lot of ideas rolling through my mind about that. Here's an old Cadillac. Put that here. Kind of noticing that this car here blocks that scene if I have the people there, so I may need to remove that car. Kind of like the convertible, so maybe I'll actually take out this one and just slide the convertibles over. Yeah, I kind of like that. That looks pretty good. That way the parking lot's not fully packed, even though it's only a 3-car lot. Technically, the cars should be this way because they would pull in from that direction. That looks a little better. All right, so let's get the Griswold set up. I'm going to put them right here so we can see them there from now on. James Walker, the signals are Z stuff. Sorry, I'm screaming over that horn. They're Z stuff. Sorry if I missed anybody that came into the live stream. Devon, how you doing? Thank you. I appreciate it, buddy. Oh, Al, I see you stopped by to watch today. Thanks for watching, buddy. Appreciate the nice compliments. Hope you're having a good weekend, good holiday weekend. Timothy Kynard, how you doing? DC the Hobbyist. You missed some at the beginning of the show. We talked about some new things from Lionel. There's a new 466T tank engine on Brian's channel, which is Real Toy Trains. Check him out. I mentioned I'm gonna be on Sparky's Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Meet the live streamer live stream. I'm looking forward to that. Showed some building flats. I moved the police car back so you can see the leash from the dog hanging off back there. So we'll put Clark right there. If I can get him to stand up. He feels like he's going to fall over. Hold on a second. Clark Griswold. There we go. we have Ellen Griswold. She's just got out of the passenger seat. Whoops. Ellen doesn't want to stand up. She's a little tipsy. She's having too much fun this holiday weekend, I think. All right, well that works. Her feet are a little too much glue on them, but sorry, I'm trying to fix it here, make it not so messy looking. All right. And you have little Audrey Griswold standing over there. And you got Rusty. This little figure pack works out good for this. Rusty, he's gonna have to stand next to his mom on this side. And then you have your policeman. He's over here talking to Clark about what he's found out. This would be a good spot for this. Uncle Eddie. we gotta weather this thing up. I know they sell these already like weathered looking like it, but I kinda wanted to do my own. So I need to do that one day. Maybe we'll make that a live stream video. Weathering Uncle Eddie's RV. All right, so that pretty much does it for this this section. I don't know if I'm going to leave the RV there. It's actually kind of an eyesore in that spot. So we could always park it over there or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It can be a moving prop. For now, I'm probably just going to leave it go so we can get a good, nice shots of the train going by it. But here's a scene I just set up with the Griswolds. I think that's pretty cool. So I think that works out pretty good right there, and the Jeep looks good sitting here. Let's get this the FEF started up. Been talking about that for a little while. And once we get that started up, we'll head over to the Horseshoe Curve and do a little train watching over there. Thank you, Sparky. Thanks for helping out with that. I appreciate the link to the website. There is a sale right now too for the Labor Day weekend. If you missed that earlier, it's Labor Day 10 for 10% off. Yeah, TKP, the bell it's a really cool bell on this engine. It's kind of like a low. So I saw Iron Horse Train Reviews. Thanks for watching today. Said that they're moving to Northeast Ohio next week. Really look forward to visiting some of the Western PA train stores that I've showed you guys on the channel. So yeah, it's there's quite a few around this area. So check them out. Probably Brady's Train Outlet's probably one of the most impressive in the area. There's definitely a few others for sure. Real Toy Trains is back. Nice. We're about to run the FEF here. I'll tell you what you need to do if you're ever in the Pittsburgh area. You want to go to the Carnegie Science Center and check out their O-scale miniature railroad. It's amazing. I did do a video on that in the past as well, so you could go back and check that out. But they keep doing yearly updates to that layout. They always add something new each year. But that's one of the most detailed layouts you're going to see around. It's got like moving figures and swings and crazy stuff like that. Actually, that's where Lionel came up with this idea for the swing. Was from the Carnegie Science Center, because there's a tree on that layout just like that with the swinging tire. And Central Mainline, thank you again. I really appreciate it, buddy. You're too kind. I do not have an Insta account, unfortunately. The YouTube and FaceTime or not FaceTime, Facebook that's keep me busy enough as it is. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just kind of backing up to run the B6. We're going to pull out the cars for the FEF, and here I'll get you guys a better shot of my shirt here in a second that Sparky just put the link up for again. Thank you, Sparky. I don't know if you can see it here. It's got the 611 on it. It does have my my logo on the back as well. So Central Mainline, thank you again, man. You're too nice. A video suggestion. You have a video suggestion for me to give us a tour of all my engines that I have. So that'd be a pretty cool video. I could make that a whole posting on YouTube as its separate video. So the last time I did a count, I think I have somewhere around like 49 engines, I think. Don't take that as I'm trying to brag about that. I kind of keep the numbers in the top of my mind to just know how much I need to stop buying stuff. The only reason I even know that is because I just recently did a count. So that's one of the problems when not really a problem, but whenever you come out of the yard here, that dwarf signal that's down here, it doesn't pick up the train on this track coming out of the yard, so it doesn't trip the sensors on the crossing gates until it's actually in the crossing. So I could always get another sensor and put it like right here. But I mean, it's not a huge deal. Daylily, I need to do account for insurance purposes. Yeah, you're right. Actually, that thought just ran through my head the other day. So this is the now command controlled switch, so we can throw it nice and easy. Let's disconnect. Actually, no. You know what? Let's keep the B6 on there. Probably what I'm gonna have to do is I can't remember what number that water tender is, so I'm just gonna open this coupler up on this on the reefer right there. I opened it up. We'll just back up to it with the FEF. Hey Daylily, thanks for watching today. Let's see here. Real Toy Trains. Yeah, you should put a post on Facebook. Why not? Okay, there we go. All right, so now we can... Everybody thinks I lost the caboose. The caboose is on that end. All right, so that train's disconnected now. The FEF is free to go. So nice with that 072 switch in there now. You just back that thing up real nice and smooth into the yard. Let's go over to the horseshoe curve. We haven't even been over there yet today. So the other trains that I had tracked up here was still the ore cars and more coal hoppers. Central Main Line 1225, man, you're too generous and kind. I really appreciate it. So in order, you asked, well, first of all, you said love the live stream. Thank you, I appreciate that. And how many subs do you have to do a live stream? So YouTube limits it to a minimum of 1,000 subs, but you can use other applications, I believe, such as OBS and StreamYard. I think maybe StreamYard does it, and you do not need to have 1,000 subs. So, uh-oh, something just crashed. Oh, well, yeah, that was my fault. I forgot the... Oh my, that would have been really bad. Ouch. We almost just knocked the B6 onto the floor. That would have been devastating. Hopefully it didn't scratch up the front of the J. Nope. Seems to be just fine. I heard thump, and I was like, what the heck was that? Too busy talking and not not paying attention to the layout here, but it's okay. Anyways, I think I was talking about the live streams. I think you can use one of those other platforms to live stream if you have less than 1,000 subs. Yeah, I forgot to throw that switch after the B6 went through it. That could have been disastrous. Everybody's DC the hobbyist at Oshaz, but that's funny. All right, so hopefully everything's rolling good now. Let's get our Conrail going again here on the inner loop. Tommy, the neighbor, finally left. Oh gosh, yeah, Central Main Line. my reaction was holy crap. I was like, what the heck was that? And the front of the B6 looks fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Just hit the coupler basically. Got lucky there. All right, so this was earlier in the show. If you guys stuck around this whole time, I did mention how this is the area that I'm going to work on next. So I think in Ikalitzen, I was looking at some pictures. This pine tree is actually like a more of a deciduous tree, so I might put a different tree there, and some building flats. Some of my PTF Designs building flats going up this ridge. Brian. And yeah, that's going to be pretty good. It'll look a little bit more realistic, I think, to the real Tunnel Hill Park. Whoops, sorry about that. Oh no, we were about to have another train accident. Okay. Things are getting a little dicey here right now. Sorry, hold on a second. I guess the FEF wasn't connected to this car well enough, which I didn't know. Let me I'm gonna set my phone down here for a second on the tripod. I gotta go make sure that the FEF is going in reverse right now. Right now. Okay, sorry guys. And we'll watch the FEF come into the room backwards for once. Maybe the one and only time you see this. But actually, probably not, knowing me. All you gotta do is watch one of the live streams. You'll see all kind of different stuff. It's coming. Okay. Looks good now. We're gonna have to give that a minute to get ahead of the 611. Oh no, my eagle fell. Where's the eagle? Oh man. Look at this. Oh. There's the eagle. All right, so we got to get the eagle fixed up now too. Yeah, the eagle's fallen over a couple times. Poor eagle. These actually come from Scenic Express, and they're hard to get. So if you ever go to their website and they have it in stock, I suggest you buy one, because they tell me that they sell out like immediately when they come in. I think you can go on their website and be notified when they have items in stock too. Okay, that looks pretty good there. He's pretty sturdy in that direction. If he falls from there, it's going to go backwards rather than forward. I don't want to step on it if I accidentally don't realize it's on the floor one day. So, I mean, yeah, I could probably just glue it in there, but I don't know. I like to be able to move things around if I ever want to do something for a different video or something, different pictures. I use a lot of the figures on the layout for for props when I get pictures of building flats as well. Here comes our FEF now. Aw, man. This stinking reefer car came undone again. So that's going to be one of those couplers I'm going to have to put a zip tie on it. I really didn't think that was the issue. I thought it was just not coupled up correctly, I guess. Man, the J is really taking a toll today. Central Mainline. Thank you, buddy. Damn reefer cars. Haven't even been able to enjoy the FEF yet. Sorry, guys. I'm struggling here a little bit. All right, so while this FEF is moving backwards, I hope it's coming backwards, I'm going to go grab a zip tie and throw it on that car real fast. It'll just take me a second. David Capal, hello from Texas. Thanks for watching today. Yeah, it is kind of comical when there's mishaps on the layout, but whatever. It's part of the fun. These are ANWP 290S. Is it MTH or Lionel? These are all Lionel trains right now. So I think the 844 is coming backwards. Okay, I got my zip tie here. I'm gonna fix this real fast. So it's kind of annoying that this happens sometimes, but you know, there's a lot of pressure on some of these cars, I guess, sometimes, and they're not always as cracked up as they're supposed to be sometimes. So I just put that black zip tie on right here. I swear to you, I reversed the direction of that, of the FEF. I went in there and checked on it too. While that's going backwards, we're gonna get this zip tie cut, put this car back on the track. Maybe I'll show you guys how loud this crossing gate is without the tape on the back of it. So it's all it is just a simple piece of painter's tape I stuck over the speaker. Watch how loud it is now. It's kind of a pretty loud and annoying. So that's just a little too loud for my liking. Alright, so everything should be fine now. No way. Are you kidding me? It's just right after I said it should be fine. How did that open? Alright, we're just gonna... I'll figure this out later. I can't believe that opened even after I stuck it on there. Wow. It's weird because it never did that before, so it's like kind of new all of a sudden. Central Main Line said, "Remember when the MTH train got away?" Yeah, oh yeah, that was bad. So we're just gonna go with 5 reefers instead of 6 because that one was giving me hell. Yeah, X Cole 101. Yes, they are Z stuff crossing gates. Pretty awesome. They were actually pretty easy to wire. There's on the bottom of these. There's a red and a black, which obviously goes to your power source and your ground. There is a white wire that goes from this to that. And then on the dwarf signal, there's also red and black, so that just connects to the same power source. And then the same thing over here. There's the red and the black coming off of this one, power source. And then the white wire from that one goes to this signal. The only other wire that there was there was a blue wire that went from that signal to that signal. So the two talk to each other through that wire. So it's pretty easy wiring. Make sure the trains aren't going to wreck. No more accidents the rest of the live show. So what I was planning to do for a later part of the show was run the 765 for Central Main Line 1225 at his request. And also, I was thinking about swapping out the coil cars on the SD40 and bringing out the ore cars for it with the B6 switcher. So that's kind of what I had in store here coming up soon. All right, the FEF finally made it around the layout without losing its cars. A&WP290 says I should do a blooper video. That's a good idea. And Central Mainline 1225 said a super chat again. I appreciate that, buddy. I love how you did the wood for the crossing. Yeah, it turned out really nice. So one of the other thing I was thinking about doing was, I think I mentioned this in another live stream. I think I'm going to take the water tower and move it maybe like an inch or two toward where my hand is at. And then right here, put a 2-track crossing in. And I'm thinking maybe like some maybe like wigwag signals or something kind of cool like that. And then the road would sort of continue like underneath this false bridge. This is actually a sort of like a building flat that I made to look like a bridge. So it would just be a little like service road for the diesel shop here, and then you could kind of continue driving up that way into the small town. I think that'd be pretty cool. So that may be not till the maybe after like the next layout update. I need to find a brass N&W M class, says A&WP 290. Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome. I saw the pilot version of that, and it's pretty amazing actually. It's like all gold. What do you guys think of this 611 coal train? Thought it'd be something kind of a little different. All black. Yeah, all live streams are blooper videos, Sparky, you're right. Alright, so maybe we'll get the B6 to get those ore cars now. Hopefully no more accidents. So this is going to be a pretty long ore train here. Let me get my tripod set up. I'm not used to setting it up in here, so I'm trying to find out what's a good angle. Seems like this is a good spot because you can kind of see toward the layout there on your right, and then down the yard on the left. We'll work that out. Brian Rock, Rail fan, hi, how you doing? Sparky says he hopes the gremlins stay at my place. Yeah, I hope your trains run good, buddy. Sorry, the camera looked crooked. So I'm probably just gonna do like some fast switching here, so this doesn't get boring watching this. I need to rewire these switches. I pulled them out of the SC2 because the SC2 quit working on me, so I'm gonna put like a switch panel in like right underneath here, I think. Looks like I gotta go out onto the main line a little bit for this train to fit. Having problems with my remote acting weird right now. Seeing there's an error, okay. I guess it was losing signal. Stop. Yeah, I guess it was losing signal in here for a second. I was like pressing the buttons and it wasn't doing anything. All right, let's move in here because I'm losing the signal where I'm standing at, I guess. So I'm taking these ore cars slowly right now over to the inner loop. Thanks, Sparky. You are the man. So this would be a nice long ore train on the inner loop once I get it in there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull the B6 because the B6 doesn't like those crossover switches. So I'm not gonna leave it out on the main line right now. See if I can get a better shot here. I'm trying to put this down so my hands are free for a minute. Wesley said the blast furnace will have enough ore for a month. Yeah, they definitely will. So this is going to get a little bit different here because I got to do a couple different switching moves. Central Main Line. Thank you again. I'm not going to do the passenger cars just because he asked if I can put the passenger car. Probably it's a lot of tracking up stuff right now. What I'll probably do is maybe I'll just stick it on with the J. All right, so I'm about to move out here to the main line with the Conrail. Coupler's not opening up. Sorry guys, I'm just doing some switching. So somebody asked what other engines are in the engine house. So right now just the CC2 is in there. It regularly stays in there actually. Occasionally, I'll switch it out. So what I'm doing now is I'm bringing around the Union Railroad NW2, NW2 to get the coil cars. So here we go. That's going to go around, and I'll park the coil cars in that middle track there, kind of as a parking area.
We are moving. Over. Roger, out.
You guys wanted switching, so I'm doing some switching. What I may actually do is just put the B6 into the engine shed over here. You didn't have to do that, A&W P290. I really appreciate that. That's really nice of you. Thanks for the super chat, buddy. All right, so we're gonna just park that train in there, and that's just gonna be parked there for now. And that switch isn't switching for me back there in the back behind the engine house, or the tower. I mean, great. That's gonna cause a problem. All right, so I'm gonna put the B6 into the engine house here. Sorry if I got a little shaky there. I'm trying to give you guys better views here while I'm doing this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take Central Mainline 1225 out to dinner. Jeez, buddy, thank you. I really appreciate it. Sorry if it's lagging. All right, so I'm just gonna park that in there. Let the front peek out a little bit. All right, so now I can put the Conrail on the inner loop. It's going to be a little bit tricky because I can't get that switch to throw in the back there. That middle track now. That's actually one of the switches back there that I thought about changing, and then changing out this switch. This is actually an 036. This is an 072 right here, and then I thought about putting in a Y right there, so there would be 2 tracks in that little middle section right down in there. There's definitely enough room for it. So the Conrail's going now. That'll be a Y right there. So see how we're gonna do this for a sec. I'm thinking. All right, so we're gonna stop the Conrail right there, and then I gotta throw this switch, and then we're gonna back up the NW2 switcher. I think I can get my main line running again. So we'll get the J going past here while this is all happening. Hopefully this is interesting, guys. I'm just basically running the trains. Okay, so That's going to stay there. And then now the Conrail can pass. Oh, there's our victim of the day that fell over. We always have at least one figure that's fallen over. Actually, we had the bald eagle fell over too. Edward Muldoon said no chassis system, and Slagcat said or CSX. So there is CSX that goes through Pittsburgh. I kind of always wanted to get a CSX engine. It just never was like on the top of my list. Oh, there's Patrick. I knew it. Yeah. Dead on arrival. There he is. Anyways, yeah, I'd like to get a CSX engine eventually. Well, I think if I got one, I'd like to get like an AC 6000 because I've never had one. We're gonna have to move this out of the way now. We're gonna back it back up onto the onto that middle spur. Sparky asked, how long did it take me to build the blast furnace here? Actually relatively fast, to be honest. You should put one on your layout, buddy. HO scale version, the one that Walthers makes. That's a hell of a kit. I don't know how long it took me to make that. It's been so long, I can't even remember. I did it pretty quick. Here comes the FEF. Alright, so everything's pretty much in working order now. Now we got the ore train going on this inner loop. So if I do a Y in here, what I'm thinking is the one track will be a dead end right back in here, and the other track on this left side would be the new curve going through this area here. TKP asked if I've ever thought of running some modern freight cars behind the A44. That'd be pretty cool. I'd have to check out that video. He said that's pretty cool. All right, Sparky, thanks for helping out today. I'm gonna stop by and check out your GoPro ride in a little bit. Real Toy Trains is still here. Oh my, I didn't realize you were here, buddy. I saw you a little while ago. Sorry, this stream's going on for a while. DC the Hobby Assassin. If anybody plays Railroad Empire on PS4, me, I do. I haven't played it for a while. Thanks, Sparky. I really appreciate the help today. Looking forward to seeing you on Wednesday night at 7 p.m., buddy. If you guys missed it, I'll be on Sparky 107's live stream Wednesday night at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Yeah, it's a pretty cool game. So, before it gets too much longer here, I did promise Central Main Line I'd run the 765. So, let's, I'm gonna go get it here. I just gotta hold the camera here for a minute. I saw somebody ask a question a little bit ago, and I kind of meant to answer it, about how far the track is from back here. It's, I would say, about 3 or 4 inches on that back wall. The tracks back here, they kind of actually get a little bit more narrow in this spot compared to down there. I could throw switches in right in this area. There's enough room in there. So I'm waiting for the 611 to come around before I turn off the layout and put the 765 on. Yep. A and WP 290. Yes, you saw the 765. I'm holding the tender of it. And the locomotive's down here. All right, so I gotta quickly kill the juice. I don't want to throw the breaker trying to track up this engine. All right, looks good now. So I just connected it up to the coal train.
you. Over. Okay, start her up. Stand by for track orders. Got you, dispatcher. We're ready to move. Out.
Let's try to get a little close up of it real quick. TKP asked if I have any other Steam era cars. I have a bunch of box cars that are Steam era. I have milk cars. I have stock cars. Plenty of hoppers. I'm trying to think what else I have. I have some wood-sided cars. Not a whole lot. That's kind of one thing I want to get a lot more of, is some more wood-sided, like reefers, beer reefers and stuff.
Dispatcher, made up. Can we depart to the main line? Over. Roger that. Take the green. Over. Copy that, dispatcher. Cleared outbound. Out. Dispatcher, are we clear through the diamond? Over. That's perfect. Clear ahead.
This will be a good shot coming through the new crossing.
Thank you, sir. All clear ahead. Out.
Sorry, sorry for the TKP says I need a nickel plate road caboose. I do have a nickel plate road caboose. Here, check this out. Here you go. MTH Premier high-speed service. Nice bay window caboose. We'll throw this on this train here real quick. All right.
Dispatcher here. Go to slow speed. Over. We're running at slow speed. Out.
Central Main Line, thank you, man. You're too kind, and I really appreciate it.
Dispatcher, you got any more blocks for us? Over. That's perfect. You have a clear track. Over.
This Jeep is like right up on the crossing.
That's great. Clear signals ahead. Out.
So there's that nice bay window caboose. Purposely bought that to run it with freight with the 765. Central Main Line says, watching the engine go through the crossing gate made my mouth water. That's funny. I did see a question that I wasn't trying to avoid answering. Philly Rail asked, I apologize if this is too forward of a question, but what do you do for a living? So, I obviously sell my PTF Designs building flats on eBay and my website. So I have a little model train company, and I work for the state of Pennsylvania in taxes, so I do taxes all day long. Um, and actually, also my family has a business, a catering business. We have a banquet hall. My dad owns it. I don't own it. So I was working there on the weekends a lot, but COVID really has did a number on our business. So I really haven't been there too much lately, which is actually one of the reasons why I'm able to do these live streams, because a lot of times I work on the weekends, so it hasn't been happening lately. And speaking of that, actually, I do have to work next Sunday over there. We do have an event. So the live stream may occur on Saturday next week. I should have mentioned that earlier because I know probably a lot of people missed it. But if I'm going to do a live stream next week, it's probably going to be Saturday. So, yeah, COVID really did a number on it. So on everybody. So in the food industry, it sucks. So yeah, I kind of lost that income over there recently, but hopefully, fingers crossed, things turn better. But yes, I saw somebody said government. Yeah, I do have a government job. So don't screw with the government or else I'll come after you. So TKP asked if I can run the 765 pulling mixed freight in the next live stream. Sure, I can do that. I'll try to keep that on my mindset for next week. Oh, Central Mainline, thanks, buddy. Said you love the how-to videos. So I saw you guys said there's some lagging. I don't know if it's because I'm in this room or not, but hopefully it's better. Philly Rail. Sorry, I just saw you. I went back and saw your comment on the saying sorry about the catering, and she thought I was going to say I work for PennDOT. Yeah, there's a lot of potholes in Pennsylvania, that's for sure. And then kind of going backwards a little bit further, I saw Edward Muldoon left a nice compliment about awesome job on the Pittsburgh bridges. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Tommy Fred's been retired. Wow. Bought out your startup in San Jose. That's awesome. Good for you. That's amazing. All right, guys. So probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to limit the live stream to like 5 more minutes. That'll put us at exactly 2 hours, and right up to Sparky's 5 o'clock train ride. I think he's going to have his GoPro going. So if you guys have any last questions or anything, I appreciate all the views and watches today and all the super chats. You guys are awesome. Central Main Line 1225, thank you so much. You're too kind, buddy. Close-up rail fanning of the horseshoe curve. Yeah, we can do that. It's kind of tough because I'm on this tripod. Here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my phone off the tripod. Actually, I want to catch the 765 coming up close. I knocked over the hobo in getting this video. playing his little banjo for some money. Or his guitar. It looks like a guitar, not a banjo. So I'll stop the 765 there. We'll wait for the FEF to come into the room. Thank you, Vincent, for the super chats. Awfully kind and nice of you. You're a gentleman and a scholar. It says, I see Old Ohio Angler said, on my tower are the windows we don't see boarded up. I see that on Chuck F's tower. So, no, they're not boarded up. The light inside, however, doesn't look like it's working right now. I can't see if they're boarded up on that side or not. No. No, they're not boarded up. Maybe he did that on his? I'm not sure. He never told me if he did. Wrong engine. All right, so we got our train stop here. We'll shut them down. Say our final goodbyes. Again, guys, I can't thank you guys enough. You're all really nice. Too kind. Hope everybody enjoys the rest of your weekend. Run some trains. Have fun. I just saw Sparky's alert pop up for running his trains. Whoop, sorry about that. So go over and check out Sparky 107's video that just came up. He's doing a live show now. So thanks again, guys. Check me out on Sparky 107's channel Wednesday night at 7 p.m. I'll be doing the live meet the streamers that night. So talk to you guys later. Happy Labor Day. Hope you enjoyed the show today. Say my final goodbye is this way. All right, see you guys. Thanks for watching again. Take care.